Hey, my name is Connor, and welcome to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto markets. Right now, Bitcoin and the majority of altcoins are very slow. However, on the other hand, the NFT marketplace is absolutely taking off, specifically on the Terra Luna blockchain. And one of the main NFT projects on Terra, which is Levana Dragons, did just announce one of their biggest updates to date, which is the staking of talismans for the upcoming faction war to rule the planet of Mars. So in this video, I will be live staking my council talisman, and then I will be getting into some details about some other NFT projects that will be soon launching on Terra that I do believe have a lot of potential. If this does interest you, be sure to stick with me until the very end of this video. And if you are new to Crypto Empire, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button down below and turn on all the notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And let the gains be with you. Right now, we are on the Random Earth Marketplace, which is one of the main NFT marketplaces for the Terra Luna blockchain. And we can take a look at the top collections traded by volume at this moment in time. We can see that Galactic Punks, LunaBulls, and then we have Levana Dragons are the top collections traded on all of the Terra blockchain. The floor prices for these assets has been rising throughout the past few weeks. We can see for Galactic Punks, the floor price is now 42 Luna. LunaBulls floor price is now 10 Luna. Congratulations to everybody that has scooped up a LunaBull, and there is a major update coming, the Tesseracts. I will be getting into that in this video, but let's start things off by going over the Levana Dragons faction wars, which are set to begin in about 3 weeks time. So to anybody who is unfamiliar with Levana Dragons, I will briefly explain what these talismans that you were looking at on my screen actually are, so you have a full understanding of what's actually going on. So Levana Dragons will be one of the biggest DeFi projects, in my opinion, in all of cryptocurrency, because they are building a perpetual swaps leverage exchange, decentralized, and they are also building an NFT MMO massive multiplayer online game that will fit right in with the DeFi protocol that they are building. And it is going to be something that we have never seen before. It's never been done before. But the game has lore. It has a storyline. And the storyline is that we will be fighting for the resources and control of the planet of Mars. There are going to be 4 factions fighting for control. As you can see, we have the 4 factions right in front of me. We have the Free Martians, the Guardians, the Terrans, and the Council. So today there was an airdrop. If you were holding a Galactic Punk NFT in your wallet, you did receive a Punk Roll Talisman. If you were wondering, these do not have the same value as the original Levana talismans. If you are holding an original Levana talisman as well as a dragon, you will be at a significant advantage to any players down the line who are only holding a Punk Roll Talisman. The only reason for this airdrop was to grow the community, to get a very active, engaged community involved with Levana, which is, of course, Galactic Punks. But keep in mind, these do not have the same value or the same utility as the regular Levana talismans. In my opinion, the regular Levana talismans are still the way to go if you plan on being an active player in this game. Now, with that being said, you're still going to be able to join the faction war with these Punk Roll talismans. But like I said, you won't have the same perks, benefits, utility. You'll just be able to play in the game and be a member of the community. With that being said, it's time for me to officially stake my talisman as a Premier Roll Council member. So here we are at the Levana Dragons, or the Levana Finance website. We're going to hit Dragons over here in the top right corner, and it's going to take us to the Levana Dragons game interface. Alright, so we are now in the Levana Dragons website interface. Let's go ahead and we're going to hit Enter Cave, and we want to go to the loot section over here. So as you can see, I do have 5 talismans in my wallet at this moment in time. I was airdropped today a Council Faction Punk Roll Talisman. I will be holding that. I don't plan on selling any of my Levana NFTs simply because I believe in this project. This is not financial advice, but I think this project has long-term utility. The game, if you were wondering when it's going to actually be released, it's still about a year away. Alright, so you need to have patience if you want to get involved with this, but I do believe that the patience will pay off massively, both with the appreciation of the value of these NFTs as well as the rewards that you're going to get from being an active member in the community and actually playing the game that they are building. They've said many times in all of their AMAs how if you are active and actually playing the game, you are going to get a significant more amount of rewards than somebody who doesn't do anything. So if you are engaged, I do believe it will pay off massively, not financial advice. All right, so now to actually go ahead and stake this talisman, we actually need to go to a different website. We need to go to factions.levana.finance. And as you can see, this is where we are actually able to join our specific faction. So we'll hit join faction, select our premier role, stake that, go over all these. Alright, so we have successfully sent our talisman to the Levana server. It is no longer in our wallet, alright? If you don't see it on Random Earth in your wallet, that's because it is staked in this protocol. Now we can see that I have joined the council. We currently have 19 council premiers, 233 members, and 24 council punks. And the current leader at this moment in time out of the 4 factions are the Free Martians. So there's the Free Martians, the Council, the Terrans, and the Guardians. The Free Martians are like the wandering people that live out in the wilderness and are like the survivors. They remind me of Bear Grylls. So they have 13 premiers, 292 members, and 49 punks at this moment in time. All right, so we'll see if the council can actually regain the lead. And this is how you actually go ahead and stake your talisman. If you are interested in joining the winning team, the team with the most resources, the most competent players, the most engaged community, join the council. If you want to learn more, ask me any questions, join my Telegram group, join the Levana Discord, and definitely go ahead and follow Levana on Twitter, Levana Protocol, their main Twitter account. And also, each specific faction does have its own Twitter account now. So go ahead and follow the council faction for Levana. This is from the official Levana team. And the first perk was actually announced for Premier Role Talisman holders, that you will be able to tweet from this account. You can send a tweet to a moderator in the Discord. Each faction has its own specific moderator, and then he will make sure the tweet is good, and he will post it on this official Levana Twitter account for you as a perk of holding that Premier Role Talisman. So keep that in mind. If you want to be a leader in the game, if you want to be highly engaged, consider grabbing yourself a Premier Role, but keep in mind they are not cheap right now. We can see the price of them on Random Earth. Let's go to the lowest priced for Premier Roles. And at this moment in time, the floor is 135 Luna for the Terrans Premier Role. And the Terrans are the worst faction, right? Nobody really wants to join the Terrans. So, and you have to pay 135 Luna for a Premier Role. Keep that in mind. So I would suggest to you to do your own research, determine which faction you want to join. If you want to be a participant in this game, I think it's going to be very big down the line. And set yourself up now so you don't have to FOMO in later, right? Plan now, plan ahead of time, and let all the latecomers later on scramble to get all of their gear together, because this is going to be a massive online multiplayer game. Now, before we get into more details about the other projects that will soon be launching on Terra, let's just go ahead and take a look at the prices for these dragons. And the floor price has been going up a lot because there is very little supply of dragons on the market. Specifically, if you want to get yourself an ancient dragon, there's really not a lot of availability out there. And the price just keeps on rising and rising and rising. So we can see the floor price for these ancients right now is 41.75 Luna. And this one has low spirit level. It's 270 spirit level. 41 for that ancient. So prices just keep going up. We'll see what does happen. Like I said, the game is still going to take a while to get fully developed. But they're going to constantly be releasing updates. We can take a look at the roadmap for Levana. And we can see that what is next up on the roadmap is we are going to have the baby dragon customization, and then the Discord mini game, which is really the faction wars that will be starting in 3 weeks. So a lot of updates will be happening soon. I think the demand will keep on rising for these eggs, not financial advice. But we can take a look at what has sold, right? We always want to look at the comparables to see what the going market rates are. We never just want to buy anything blindly. We always look into what we're buying, determine the current fair market price, and then make our offers from there. This is how we don't FOMO and don't pay more than we have to. And we can take a look, and you can see all of the recent sale prices. These have been selling quite a lot like hotcakes. Yesterday we had a few big sales with some ancient eggs, 49, 60, and 55. So we'll see what does happen with these ancient egg prices if they do keep on rising. Legendary eggs are even more expensive. we'll see what does happen here. I'm very excited for Levana if you couldn't actually tell. But let's go ahead and move on and talk about some upcoming things. By the way, the battle will begin in 18 days and 18 hours, so you have this much time to get yourself prepared and choose your faction. Now let's go ahead and move on to our updates in regards to Terra NFTs. First update is about Galactic Punks. The Galactic Gridz mint will be happening on February 5th, which is just around the corner, just a few days away. We can see that the floor price for these GPs right now are 42 Luna. And if you don't know what Galactic Gridz are, by the way, follow Galactic Punks on Twitter. So Galactic Gridz are going to be your showcase for your NFTs in the Terraverse. It is basically, think of it as real estate in the Terra metaverse. And you're going to be able to showcase your NFTs. So we can see right here that Galactic Gridz is a mint your own combination of 3 words that represent not only an NFT pseudonym, but your unique stake on a volume of customizable space within the Terraverse. So on mint day, which like I said is just around the corner now, February 5th, choose 3 words like HODL, Luna, Sir, and bake it into the Gridz metadata. Similar to XYZ like projects, those 3 words have your unique coordinates that double as an identity. So it's going to kind of be like a social media network as well in a way. They can be shared with lunatics and search in our directory like a domain for your NFT home base. All right, so I do believe you're going to be able to display your top 8 NFTs, but then you're going to be able to upgrade your colony and your house to add more NFTs, and you're going to want to pick a combination of 3 words. If you're in a community on Terra, if you're in another NFT community, for example, LunaBulls, you're going to want to get together with your community so you are all in the same area in the Galactic Grid, because how the 3 words work, the first word is your colony, the second word I believe is your town within the colony, and the third word is your street within the colony. So it's literally going to be like a map in a metaverse. Get prepared. The mint is going to be 2 Luna, 1.5 Luna if you're on the first whitelist, and then if you're holding a Galactic Punk, you'll be on the whitelist. Mint is going to be 2 Luna, 2 per wallet. There will be a public mint, but there's a chance this gets sold out before the public mint even starts. So if you're not holding a GP, I'm not sure you're going to be able to get a chance to get one of these Galactic Gridz on the mint. You might have to wait for the secondary market, but this is one of the most highly anticipated projects on Terra right now, Galactic Gridz. Definitely be prepared for this upcoming mint. Now next up we have the Tesseracts for the LunaBulls. So we've been talking about LunaBulls here at Crypto Empire since early November. Floor price around them was 2 Luna. As you can see, it's 5x since, but I really think it's just getting started. LunaBulls, as well as Galactic Punks and now Galactic Gridz, these are the original blue chip projects on Terra. Terra NFTs are so small compared to where they are going. I think we are very early right now. So yeah, the price is 10 Luna floor for a LunaBull. Not financial advice at all, but I'm not sure if it's going to stay that low in the double digits, right? I can see it easily going higher. Again, not financial advice, but I'm very bullish on LunaBulls. And the Tesseracts are going to allow you to transform your LunaBull to a 3D version. So we can go and look at this Medium article from LunaBulls, and we can see that if you were holding a bull before the snapshot was taken, which was a few weeks ago, I believe, you're going to have your mint on February 7th. It's actually going to be an airdrop, all right? So you're going to get a free Tesseract. And then on February 8th, there will be the mint, and you will have to be whitelisted by holding a LunaBull in your wallet. As you can see right here, this is what the Tesseracts do. They change your LunaBull from 2-dimensional to 3-dimensional. And this is going to be an avatar that you're going to be able to use as yourself in the metaverse down the line, right? It has utility in that respect. So as you can see, this Kobe bull looks pretty fresh in 3D. So Tesseracts is going to be huge. There's 10,069 LunaBulls. There will be 10,069 Tesseracts, 1 for each bull. And then, like I said, there will be the airdrop, and then the mint for holders only, and then the public mint on February 9th. All right, so if you don't have a LunaBull, you're going to have to wait for February 9th, and it probably will sell out right away. And you can either hodl the Tesseract because it will be an NFT, but when you use it on your LunaBull to change it to 3D, it will burn. It will no longer exist. So you have to make that decision if you want to use that Tesseract or just hold it for an increased monetary value down the line. Or you can sell it on the secondary, or you can, of course, use it on your own LunaBull to make it 3D. So Tesseract's going to be huge. LunaBulls, majorly bullish on this project. It is a blue chip. Here we have a feature of an iced out bull. Shout out to the Ice Gang. Be ready for Tesseracts launching soon. highly anticipated. Here you can see a little bit of the details. I'll leave this link down in the description below for you to go over yourself. Next up, we do have an NFT mint taking place on February 7th, and this is with the Silent Solohs NFT. It will be launching on LuArt. LuArt is the upcoming, it will be the go-to NFT marketplace on Terra. It's still being developed right now, but every project that is launched on LuArt has done very well after mint, post-mint. So Silent Solohs is expected to be huge, and it does have some awesome utility as well. And one thing to note, Aston, who is on the team for LuArt, is on the team for Silent Solohs, so it automatically has that trust factor already, but the utility with these is definitely something to note. So the artist for Silent Solohs did make a custom pair of Nike Air Force Ones for Do Kwon, and then he made a second pair, and this was actually auctioned off for $51,000. Now, in terms of the mint details, there will be 5,000 of these Solohs. Pre-sale will be $40 for the whitelisted people, and then $50 for the public mint. And then it's very interesting, the perks of holding these NFTs. So we can see right here that with the mint, so holders will have several ways of being rewarded and or gifted. They will be doing monthly giveaways for active holders of these NFTs. They will have a quarterly reward system for the top holders. They will have tiers, so the different tier levels for top holders with exclusive access to perks and custom gear. And then holders with gang lore traits can opt to receive their real world items. Okay, so they're bringing the real world into this NFT project. And then we can see some more details about the post mint. So top holders can buy discounted custom Air Force Ones by Solo G. He's the artist. Holders will also have the ability to burn Solo NFTs in exchange for physical items. Partnerships with other NFT projects. Collab with Los Angeles rapper to promote the Silent Solohs. That's interesting. Billboard in LA. And a Night of Solos event again in LA. So who knows, I might have to get on a plane and travel across the country to Los Angeles for this live event. We'll see how it all goes. I will be minting these Silent Solohs, so be prepared for this one. February 7th, launching on LuArt. Public mint will be $50. Now, another project upcoming is going to be TerraBay, and these NFTs are called Ronin. So what TerraBay is, it's a mixer for the Terra blockchain. Think of Tornado Cash on Ethereum. You send your Ethereum into Tornado Cash, you input an address that you want it to send to on the other end, send it to Tornado, it mixes it, sends it to that new address. That's a clean, untraceable transaction. Looks like a brand new wallet address with no history in it, and it is funded. This is coming to Luna with TerraBay, all right? So this is big because I know a lot of people out there want a new wallet address on Terra with no transaction history, nothing, just a brand new clean wallet that's already funded. This is going to allow you to do it. And one thing to note, the protocol will generate fees, and all of the holders of these Ronin TerraBay NFTs will get the fees sent to them as an airdrop, right? So it's going to be constant passive income with these NFTs. It will be minting on the 13th of February. Mint price, I believe it was $300, which is a bit pricey, but they're going to give you back the TerraBay tokens. So they're going to give you kind of like a rebate. You pay $300, and you get $150 back in the TerraBay token. So keep that in mind. But I do believe that they did change the mint price to 250 UST. There will be a total of 5,000 of these Ronin NFTs. So go ahead and follow TerraBay on Twitter right now to stay updated. This again is launching on LuArt on February 13th. This is going to be, in my opinion, a pretty big project. So if you can scoop up one of these in the public mint, I think, not financial advice at all. This is only for educational and entertainment purposes only, but I think it might be able to pay off massively for you if you plan on flipping it, or even if you just want to hold it and get the passive income fees from the TerraBay Mixer protocol. Moving on, we do have another project I want to cover, which is Skeleton Punks, another project that will soon be launching on Terra. So these actually look really fresh. I like this artwork a lot. It is the punk kind of artwork, but it's different. It's original. It's not a copycat clone like all these other punks out there, right? So Skeleton Punks, the mint date has not been announced, but there will be 5,064 of these. I believe the mint price was announced at 110 UST. Join their Twitter, join their Discord, try to get a whitelist spot for the Skeleton Punks. They will again be launching on LuArt. And yeah, these look cool to me. It's going to be a community-focused project, I do believe, and I'm going to be minting a few skeleton punks for sure. So check out the Skelly Punks. I think it has a lot of potential. Now, one more project before I do go ahead and wrap up the video. This one isn't on Terra. This one is on Solana, but it is called Degenz Game. Now, I personally know the founder of this project. That is why I'm mentioning it in this video. I get absolutely nothing for mentioning it, but whitelist spots for my community. All right, so go ahead, follow Degenz Game on Solana. They are building out a Discord game. This is a well thought through project. They are executing, all right? You're going to be able to play this game on Discord. It will be a strategy game, and they will have a token that you can get paid in, right? So it will be a play to earn game. And the artwork for these NFTs is also very good. All right, so I will be participating in the Degenz Game, their NFT game. I'm going to be an active member of this community as well. If you are interested, go ahead and follow them. They will be opening up their Discord soon. It is not open yet. Read about this project, do your own research. It's not financial advice. I encourage you to look into it though, because I will be participating in the Degenz Game mint as well as playing this Discord game when it does go live. So despite the choppy price action the past few weeks in cryptocurrency, NFTs have been mooning, specifically on the Terra Luna blockchain. And one of the biggest projects on Terra, which is Levana Dragons, did just announce a huge update with the staking of your talismans for the faction wars to rule Mars. You saw me stake my Premier Council talisman. If you have not made up your mind yet and you were thinking about joining the council, I highly encourage you to research all of your options. But of course, the correct decision would be to indeed join the council. Hope to see you inside. If you did enjoy this video and if you learned something new with all these new mints coming up on Terra as well, I will be participating in these mints that I showed you in this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. And if you're not already subscribed to Crypto Empire, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button down below and turn on all the notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and I will see you in the next video.